Sydney Kingsford Airport, ATIS information Bravo, time 1242 Zulu, wind 040 at 9, visibility 21, temperature 20, dew point 12, QNH 1015. Remarks, no intersection departures. Landing runways 16 left and 16 right, expect ILS approach, departing runways 16 left and 16 right, advise on initial contact, you have information Bravo. Sydney Kingsford Airport, ATIS information Bravo, time 1242 Zulu, wind 040 at 9, visibility 21, temperature 20, dew point 12, QNH 1015. Remarks, no intersection departures. Landing runways 16 left and 16 right, expect ILS approach, departing runways 16 left and 16 right, advise on initial contact, you have information Bravo.
Hold short of runway 16 right, Redwood 450. Sydney Kingsford ground, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, ready for pushback with
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, pushback approved, tail to the north, expect runway 16 right.
pushback approved, tail to the north, runway 16 right, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Redwood 450, cross runway 16 right.
Stand by, Qantas 075 Whiskey Alpha.
Crossing runway 16 right, Redwood 450.
Sydney Kingsford ground, Lufthansa 987 Super, ready to taxi to runway 16 right with information Bravo.
Lufthansa 987 Super, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 16 right via Alpha, Lufthansa 987 Super.
Sydney Kingsford ground, velocity 0651, ready to taxi to runway 16 right with information Bravo. Qantas 075 Whiskey Alpha, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Qantas 075 Whiskey Alpha.
Sydney Kingsford ground, Air India 6556 Heavy, request taxi to Bay 11 at the Terminal 3.
Velocity 0651, runway 16 right, taxi via Charlie 2, Bravo, Bravo 1, contact tower when ready.
Sydney Kingsford ground, Air India 6556 Heavy, request taxi to Bay 13 at the Terminal 3. Sydney Kingsford ground, Air India 6556 Heavy, request taxi to Bay 10 at the Terminal 3.
Air India 6556 Heavy, taxi to Terminal 3 Bay 10, hold short of 16 right 34 left.
Taxiing to Terminal 3 Bay 10, will hold short of 16 right 34 left, Air India 6556 Heavy.
Air India 6556 Heavy, cross runway 25.
Crossing runway 25, Air India 6556 Heavy.
Thank you, good day, Qantas 511 Heavy. Sydney Kingsford ground, Qantas 075 Whiskey Alpha, ready to taxi to runway 16 right with information Bravo.
Qantas 075 Whiskey Alpha, runway 16 right, taxi via Bravo 1, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 16 right via Bravo 1, Qantas 075 Whiskey Alpha.
Velocity 887, you're on an active airport. Please contact Sydney Kingsford ground on 126.5.
Sydney Kingsford ground, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, ready to taxi to runway 16 right with information Bravo.
Sydney Kingsford ground.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, runway 16 right, taxi via Golf, Alpha, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 16 right via Golf, Alpha, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Pushback approved. Tail to the south, Air China 67 Heavy.
Velocity 887, taxi to Terminal 2 Bay 56 via.
Taxiing to Terminal 2 Bay 56 via, velocity 887.
Attention all aircraft, Sydney Kingsford ground is closing in 5 minutes. Air China 67 Heavy, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 16 right via Alpha, Air China 67 Heavy.
Sydney Kingsford ground, Qantas 274 India Golf Heavy, ready for pushback with information Bravo, requesting runway 16 right.
Qantas 274 India Golf Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the east, expect runway 16 right.
Pushback approved, tail to the east, runway 16 right, Qantas 274 India Golf Heavy.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, ready for departure at runway 16 right, departing west.
Velocity 0651, wind 310 at 5, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff. Qantas 075 Whiskey Alpha, frequency change approved, good day.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, velocity 0651. Frequency change approved, Qantas 075 Whiskey Alpha, good.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, line up and wait runway 16 right.
Line up and wait runway 16 right, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Velocity 0651, request frequency change.
Velocity 0651. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16 right, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Qatari 485 Charlie Romeo Super, wind 310 at 5, number 1, runway 16 right, cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 16 right, Qatari 485 Charlie Romeo Super.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, good day.
November 381 Tango India, enter right downwind runway 16 right.
Enter right downwind runway 16 right, November 381 Tango India.
Sydney Kingsford Tower, Cat A398 heavy is 33 nautical miles to the north at 8,900 feet.
Sydney Kingsford traffic, Qatari 485 Charlie Romeo Super is on final, runway.
Victor Hotel Papa Whiskey Lima, turn left heading 250.
Turn right heading 270, descend and maintain 11,000, Qantas 274 India Golf Heavy.
Turn left heading 250, Victor Hotel Papa Whiskey Lima. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November is 10 nautical miles. I'm sorry, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Airport in sight, velocity 8282.
Melbourne approach, Emirates 1280 Heavy, with you at 18,900.
QJ 1291, turn left heading 240, descend and maintain 7,000.
Turn left heading 240, descend and maintain 7,000, QJet 1291.
Emirates 1280 Heavy is 11 nautical miles south of Bridgewater at 18,600 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International.
United 98 Uniform Alpha, turn left heading 190, maintain 6,000 until established on the road. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, turn left heading 150, descend and maintain 9,000. Kuwaiti 9 Juliet, turn left heading 130, maintain.
Turn left heading 150, descend and maintain 9,000, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Qantas 428, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved, Qantas 428, good day.
Air France 683, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, Air France 683.
Qantas 274 India Golf Heavy, turn right heading 340.
Turn right heading 340, Qantas 274 India Golf Heavy.
Air China 70 Quebec Papa Heavy, turn right heading 250.
Stand by, Qantas 1330 Foxtrot.
Charlie 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 Alpha Alpha Heavy, you're in an active airspace, please contact Melbourne approach on 132.0.
Turn right heading 250, Air China 70 Quebec Papa Heavy.
Executing this approach, Qantas 161 Super.
Charlie 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 Alpha Alpha Heavy is 7 nautical miles north of Romsey at 10,100 feet, requesting flight following to Melbourne International.
Air India 555 India November Heavy, turn right heading 250. Q-Link 1253, turn right heading 160. Air China 165, turn right heading 160.
Turn right heading 160, Air China 165.
Qantas 001, turn left heading 190, maintain 5,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16 approach. Emirates 1280 Heavy, turn left heading 040, descend and maintain 10,000.
Turn right heading 090, descend and maintain 9,000, Charlie 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 Alpha Alpha Heavy.
Air France 683, turn right heading 040.
Melbourne approach, Qantas 664 Super, with you at 19,700. Turn right heading 250, QJet 1291.
Qantas 0072 Super, requesting climb to flight level 320.
Cathay 021 Victor Alpha, contact Melbourne Tower on 120.5. Qantas 22 Heavy, contact Melbourne Tower on 120.5.
Contacting Melbourne Tower on 120.5, Cafe 021 Victor Alpha.
Qantas 161 Super, execute lift approach, turn right heading 320, climb and maintain 6000. Victor Hotel Papa Whiskey Lima, turn left heading 130, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16 approach.
Turn left heading 130, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16, Victor Hotel Papa Whiskey Lima.
Qantas 274 India Golf Heavy, turn right heading 080.
Turn right heading 080, Qantas 274 India Golf Heavy.
Qantas 121 Heavy, turn left heading 240.
Turn right heading 330, Qantas 664 Super.
4 X-Ray Hotel Bravo Hotel, continuous filed.
Continuous filed, 4 X-Ray Hotel Bravo Hotel.
Stand by, Qantas 1330 Foxtrot.
Qatari 4 Mike Heavy, turn right heading 340.
Turn right heading 340, Qatari 4 Mike Heavy.
Air China 70 Quebec Papa Heavy, turn right heading 260. Air India 555 India November Heavy, turn right heading 270.
Turn right heading 270, Air India 555 India November Heavy.
Emirates 777 Uniform X-Ray, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International.
Roger, Emirates 777 Uniform X-Ray.
Emirates 777 Uniform X-Ray, turn left heading 130, maintain 6000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16 approach.
Turn left heading 130, maintain 6000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16, Emirates 777 Uniform X-Ray.
Melbourne approach, velocity 290, with you at 10,000.
Q-Link 2214, turn right heading 330. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, contact Melbourne Centre on 127.0.
Qantas 428, requesting descent via runway 3 arrival.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November is 18 nautical miles northeast of Nana at 9,500 feet, requesting
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, unable to provide services to this airport at the moment. Proceed on course. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, turn right heading 200 and hold over Turidan Airport at 9,000.
Turn right heading 200 and hold over Turidan Airport at 9,000, left turns, Wilco, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Fiji 965 Heavy, turn left heading 230 and hold over Nana Airport at 8,000, left turns, do not exceed 230 knots. Emirates 1280 Heavy, unable to provide services to this airport at the moment. Proceed on course. Turn left heading 230 and hold over Nana Airport at 8,000, left turns, Wilco, Fiji 965 Heavy. Melbourne Centre, Qantas 274 India Golf Heavy, with you at 11,000.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 292, with you at 19,800.
Roger, Emirates 1280 Heavy. Turn left heading 250 and hold over Bendigo Regional Airport at 8,000, left turn, Wilco, Emirates 1280 Heavy.
Air France 683 is 13 nautical miles southwest of Benalla at 8,000 feet, requesting GPS approach any runway at Melbourne International.
Turn right heading 240 and hold over Bendigo Regional Airport at 10,000, left turns, Wilco, Qantas 292.
Q-Link 1253, turn right heading 210 and hold over Nana Airport at 10,000, left turns, do not exceed 230 knots.
Express India 108 is 12 nautical miles northeast of Mitta at 25,000 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Melbourne International. Roger, Air France 683.
Air France 683, turn right heading 130 and hold over Mansfield Airport at 8,000, left turns, do not exceed 230 knots. DHL 8507 Heavy is 9 nautical miles southwest of Mansfield at 18,300 feet, requesting visual approach runway 16 at Melbourne International. DHL 8507 Heavy is 10 nautical miles southwest of Mansfield at 18,100 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International. Qantas 920 Whiskey Yankee, radar contact.
Melbourne Centre, Asiana 404 Kilo Echo Heavy, with you at 9,000.
Qantas 764 Heavy, turn right heading 100 and hold over Mansfield Airport at 10,000, left turns, do not exceed 230 knots. Qantas 22 is 22 nautical miles northwest of Kungala at 28,500 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Melbourne International.
Turn right heading 100 and hold over Mansfield Airport at 10,000, left turns, Wilco, Qantas 764 Heavy.
Asiana 404 Kilo Echo Heavy, turn left heading 340 and hold over Mansfield Airport at 7,000, left turns, do not exceed 230 knots. Qantas 428, please check the user guide from the home screen for help using ATC instructions.
Turn left heading 340 and hold over Mansfield Airport at 7,000, left turns, Wilco, Asiana 404 Kilo Echo Heavy.
Melbourne Centre, Q-Link 1252, with you at 35,000. Melbourne Centre, DHL 8507 Heavy, with you at 15,800. DHL 8507 Heavy, unable to provide services to this airport at the moment. Proceed on course. Melbourne Centre, United 004 Lima X-Ray Heavy, with you at 38,000. Roger, DHL 8507 Heavy. DHL 8507 Heavy, turn left heading 170 and hold over Tooradin Airport at 11,000, left turns, do not exceed 230 knots. Turn left heading 170 and hold over Tooradin Airport at 11,000, left turns, Wilco, DHL 8507 Heavy. Qantas 22, unable to provide services to this airport at the moment. Proceed on course. Roger, Qantas 22. Qantas 22, turn left heading 210 and hold over Nana Airport at 12,000, left turns, do not exceed 230 knots. Express India 108, unable to provide services to this airport at the moment. Proceed on course. United 004 Lima X-Ray Heavy, radar contact. Turn left heading 210 and hold over Nana Airport at 12,000, left turns, Wilco, Qantas 22.
Roger, Express India 108.
Express India 108, turn left heading 210 and hold over Mansfield Airport at 12,000, left turns, do not exceed 230 knots.
Turn left heading 210 and hold over Mansfield Airport at 12,000, left turns, Wilco, Express India 108. Qantas 206 Kilo Echo is 12 nautical miles southwest of Mansfield at 34,000 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Melbourne International.
Qantas 206 Kilo Echo, unable to provide services to this airport at the moment. Proceed on course.
Roger, Qantas 206 Kilo Echo.
Qantas 206 Kilo Echo, turn left heading 180 and hold over Jordan Airport at 13,000, left turns, do not exceed 230 knots. Dynasty 057 Heavy, radar contact.
Dynasty 057 Heavy, requesting descent via ARB 6 Alpha arrival.
Dynasty 057 Heavy, proceed as requested.
Descending via ARB 6 Alpha arrival, Dynasty 057 Heavy.
Emirates 649 is 18 nautical miles northeast of Narrowcourt at 37,000 feet, requesting flight following to Melbourne International. Melbourne Centre, radar contact. Emirates 649, proceed on course to Melbourne International. Proceed on course, Emirates 649.
Turn left heading 180 and hold over Turaden Airport at 13,000, left turns, Wilco, Qantas 206 Kilo Echo.
Indonesia 717, you're in an active airspace, please contact Melbourne Centre on 127.0. Melbourne Centre, radar contact. Melbourne Centre, climb and maintain flight level 380. Melbourne Centre, continuous files, expect the ILS approach runway 16 right at Sydney Kingsford.
Victor Tango Papa 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 Super is 4 nautical miles northwest of Enhill at 33,400 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Melbourne International.
Victor Tango Papa 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 Super, unable to provide services to this airport at the moment. Proceed on course.
Melbourne Centre, Indonesia 717, with you at 15,500. Roger, Victor Tango Papa 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 Super.
Victor Tango Papa 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 Super, turn left heading 090 and hold over Bendigo Regional Airport at 10,000, left turn, do not exceed 230 knots. Victor Tango Papa 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 Super, turn left heading 090 and hold over Bendigo Regional Airport at 11,000, left turns, do not exceed 230 knots. Indonesia 717, radar contact.
Turn left heading 090 and hold over Bendigo Regional Airport at 11,000, left turns, Wilco, Victor Tango Papa 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 Super.
Melbourne Centre, Qatari 353 Victor Alpha Heavy, with you at 4,100.
Melbourne Center, Indonesia 920 Heavy, with you at 6,400.
Indonesia 920 Heavy, radar contact. Qatari 353 Victor Alpha Heavy, radar contact.
Indonesia 920 Heavy is 7 nautical miles southeast of Melbourne at 6,900 feet, requesting flight following to Jakarta Soekarno.
Indonesia 920 Heavy, proceed on course to Jakarta Soekarno.
Proceed on course, Indonesia 920 Heavy.
Indonesia 920 Heavy, flight following request not required after check-in. Delta 6750 Heavy, radar contact. Melbourne Center, stay on my frequency. Melbourne Center, frequency change approved, good day. Emirates 649, requesting descent via ARB 6 Alpha arrival. Emirates 649, proceed as requested. Descending via ARB 6 Alpha arrival, Emirates 649. United 004 Lima X-ray Heavy, requesting descent via Boeing 1 Alpha arrival. United 004 Lima X-ray Heavy, proceed as requested. Descending via Boeing 1 Alpha arrival, United 004 Lima X-ray Heavy. Qantas 94 Super is 6 nautical miles east of Reykjavik at 9,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International. Qantas 94 Super, avoid sending duplicate messages. Qantas 94 Super, turn right heading 170 and hold over Bendigo Regional Airport at 9,000, left turns, do not exceed 230 knots.
Turn right heading 170 and hold over Bendigo Regional Airport at 9,000, left turn, Wilco, Qantas 94 Super.
Melbourne Center, avoid sending duplicate messages. Melbourne Center, stay on my frequency. Qantas 32, requesting climb to flight level 400. Qantas 32, climb and maintain flight level 400. Climb and maintain flight level 400, Qantas 32. Express India 108, you're in an active airspace, please contact Melbourne Centre on 127.0.
Delta 6750 Heavy, request frequency change.
Delta 6750 Heavy, stay on my frequency. Melbourne Centre, turn right heading 080. Qantas 292, turn left heading 070. Melbourne Centre, velocity 78 Yankee Alpha, with you at 2100. Qantas 94 Super, turn left heading 090.
Turn left heading 090, Qantas 94 Super.
Turn left heading 070, Qantas 292.
Velocity 78 Yankee Alpha, radar contact.
Melbourne Centre, Air Japan 128 Heavy, with you at 41,000.
Air Japan 128 Heavy, radar contact. Air Japan 128 Heavy, descend via arrival.
Descending via ARB 7 Alpha arrival, Air Japan 128 Heavy.
Cathay 181 is 1 nautical miles southwest of Essendon at 5,600 feet, requesting flight following to Hong Kong. Emirates 1280 Heavy, please follow instructions. Emirates 1280 Heavy, turn right heading 080. Cathay 181, proceed on course to Hong Kong. Proceed on course, Cathay 181.
Melbourne Centre, Q-Link 04 Victor Alpha, with you at 2,400.
Q-Link 04 Victor Alpha, radar contact.
Q-Link 04 Victor Alpha is 3 nautical miles west of Melbourne International at 2,800 feet, requesting flight following to Brisbane International.
Q-Link 04 Victor Alpha, flight following request not required after check-in.
Q-Link 04 Victor Alpha, requesting climb to flight level 200.
Emirates 1280 Heavy, please follow instructions or you will be reported. Emirates 1280 Heavy, turn right heading 090. Turn right heading 090, Emirates 1280 Heavy. Q-Link 04 Victor Alpha, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Air France 683 is 8 nautical miles east of Mansfield at 8,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 27 at Melbourne International.
Q-Link 04 Victor Alpha, please check the user guide from the home screen for help using ATC instructions.
Climb and maintain flight level 200, Q-Link 04 Victor Alpha.
Air France 683, avoid sending duplicate messages. Qantas 292, turn right heading 090.
Turn right heading 090, Qantas 292.
I'm sorry, Air France 683.
Victor Tango Papa 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 Super, turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 8000.
Turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 8000, Victor Tango Papa 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 Super.
Emirates 649, turn left heading 070, descend and maintain 9000. Turn left heading 070, descend and maintain 9000, Emirates 649. Melbourne Centre, please follow instructions or you will be reported. Melbourne Centre, stay on my frequency. Melbourne Centre, avoid sending duplicate messages. Dynasty 057 Heavy, turn left heading 100, descend and maintain 9000. Turn left heading 100, descend and maintain 9000, Dynasty 057 Heavy. Melbourne Centre, descend and maintain 2000. Longship 6032 is 5 nautical miles northwest of Melbourne International at 4,700 feet, requesting flight following to London Gatwick. Longship 6032, proceed on course to London Gatwick. Proceed on course, Longship 6032. Q-Link 04 Victor Alpha, request frequency change. Q-Link 04 Victor Alpha, stay on my frequency. Q-Link 04 Victor Alpha, requesting climb to flight level 300. Melbourne Centre, turn right heading 120, descend and maintain 2000, maintain 2000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16 right approach. Q-Link 04 Victor Alpha, climb and maintain flight level 300. Climb and maintain flight level 300, Q-Link 04 Victor Alpha. Qantas 94 Super, turn right heading 170. Turn right heading 170, Qantas 94 Super. CG 965 Heavy, turn left heading 250. Asiana 404 Kilo Echo Heavy, turn right heading 190. Air France 683, turn left heading 250. Qantas 274 India Golf Heavy, turn left heading 180.
Turn right heading 190, Asiana 404 Kilo Echo Heavy.
Turn left heading 180, Qantas 274 India Golf Heavy.
Turn left heading 250, Air France 683.
Qantas 292, turn right heading 150. Qantas 292, turn right heading 150, descend and maintain 7000.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 2610, with you at 37,000.
Turn left heading 250, CG 965 heavy.
Turn right heading 150, descend and maintain 7000, Qantas 292.
Melbourne Centre, contact Sydney Kingsford traffic on 122.8. Melbourne Centre, Qantas 22, with you at 12,000. Melbourne Centre, proceed on course to Nadia International. Melbourne Centre, frequency change approved, good day. Velocity 606 India November, frequency change approved, good day. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, turn left heading 010. Qantas 22.
Turn left heading 010, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Longship 6032, requesting climb to flight level 340. Turn left heading 120, Qantas 22.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 787, with you at 5200.
Emirates 1280 heavy, turn right heading 130. Turn right heading 130, Emirates 1280 heavy. Qantas 292, turn right heading 160.
Turn right heading 160, Qantas 292.
United 004 Lima X-ray heavy, turn left heading 190, descend and maintain 6000. Turn left heading 190, descend and maintain 6000, United 004 Lima X-ray heavy. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, turn left heading 280. Qantas 206 Kilo Echo, turn
left heading 280, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Turn left heading 140, DHL 8507 heavy.
I'm sorry, Qantas 787.
CG 965 heavy, turn right heading 300. Turn right heading 300, CG 965 heavy. Qantas 292, turn right heading 180. Qantas 94 Super, turn right heading 180.
Turn right heading 180, Qantas 292.
Emirates 1280 heavy, turn right heading 160. Turn right heading 180, Qantas 94 Super. Turn right heading 160, Emirates 1280 heavy. Qantas 292, contact Melbourne approach on 132.0. Qantas 94 Super, contact Melbourne approach on 132.0.
Qantas 787 is 15 nautical miles northwest of Lilydale at 9,900 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 left at Sydney Kingsford.
Contacting Melbourne approach on 132.0, Qantas 94 Super.
Q-Link 04 Victor Alpha, request frequency change.
Qantas 206 Kilo Echo, turn right heading 040.
Qantas 787, request frequency change.
Turn left heading 170, Air France 683.
Emirates 1280 heavy, contact Melbourne approach on 132.0. Dynasty 057 heavy, turn right heading 160. Thank you, good day, Longship 6032. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, contact Melbourne approach on 132.0.
Contacting Melbourne approach on 132.0, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
DHL 8507 heavy, turn left heading 060. Qantas 22, turn left heading 300.
CG 965 Heavy, radar contact.
Melbourne approach, Emirates 649, with you at 9000.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November is 8 nautical miles north of Nana at 9,000 feet. requesting ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International.
Dynasty 057 Heavy, radar contact. Lufthansa 987 Super, contact Melbourne Tower on 120.5.
Contacting Melbourne Tower on 120.5, Lufthansa 987 Super.
Qantas 94 Super, turn right heading 200. Turn right heading 200, Qantas 94 Super. Emirates 465 Echo Heavy. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November. Expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International.
Roger. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November. Turn right heading 300. Descend and maintain 4000.
Turn right heading 300. Descend and maintain 4000. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Turn left heading 300, descend and maintain 4000, Fiji 965 Heavy.
Q-Link 1253, radar contact.
Turn left heading 190, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16, Emirates 777 Uniform X-ray.
Air China 165, increase speed to 240 knots. Emirates 777 Uniform X-ray, increase speed to 240 knots.
Increase speed to 240 knots, Air China 165.
Increase speed to 240 knots, Emirates 777 Uniform X-ray.
Emirates 649, turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 7000.
Turn left heading 080, descend and maintain 7000, Emirates 649.
Cathay 163 Heavy, increase speed to 240 knots.
Increase speed to 240 knots, Cathay 163 Heavy.
Qantas 206 Kilo Echo is 12 nautical miles northeast of Nar at 13,000 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Melbourne International.
Boeing 094 Heavy, turn left heading 070, maintain 4000.
Victor Tango Papa 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 Super is 6 nautical miles northwest of Greytown at 8,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International.
Qantas 206 Kilo Echo, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International. Emirates 649, turn right heading 200.
Melbourne approach, Qantas 22, with you at 12,000. Turn right heading 200, Emirates 649.
Qantas 206 Kilo Echo, turn left heading 240, descend and maintain 5000. Qantas 22, turn left heading 250, descend and maintain 6000. Cathay 163 Heavy, turn left heading 190, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16 approach.
Turn left heading 190, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16, Cathay 163 Heavy.
Qantas 292, increase speed to 240 knots. Air China 165, speed at your discretion.
Increase speed to 240 knots, Qantas 292.
Emirates 465 Echo Heavy, turn right heading 070.
Turn right heading 070, Emirates 465 Echo Heavy.
Turn right heading 250, Qantas 94 Super. Fiji 965 Heavy, turn right heading 340. Qantas 94 Super, descend and maintain 5000. Descend and maintain 5000, Qantas 94 Super. Air China 165, contact Melbourne Tower on 120.5. Emirates 777 Uniform X-ray, speed at your discretion. Emirates 465 Echo Heavy, do not exceed 220 knots.
Do not exceed 220 knots, Emirates 465 Echo Heavy.
Emirates 649, turn right heading 250.
Turn right heading 250, Emirates 649.
Qantas 206 Kilo Echo, turn right heading 290. Qantas 22, turn right heading 270.
Turn right heading 290, Qantas 206 Kilo Echo.
Qantas 94 Super, increase speed to 240 knots.
Turn right heading 270, Qantas 22.
Emirates 649, increase speed to 240 knots. Emirates 777 Uniform X-ray, contact Melbourne Tower on 120.5.
Contacting Melbourne Tower on 120.5, Emirates 777 Uniform X-ray.
Qantas 292, turn left heading 190, descend and maintain 4000, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16 approach. Fiji 965 Heavy, do not exceed 200 knots. Emirates 1280 Heavy, turn right heading 250. Emirates 649, descend and maintain 4000.
Do not exceed 200 knots, Fiji 965 Heavy. Descend and maintain 4000, Emirates 6.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha.
Turn right heading 340, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Dynasty 057 Heavy, turn left heading 130, descend and maintain 5000.
Turn left heading 130, descend and maintain 5000, Dynasty 057 Heavy.
Cathay 163 Heavy, speed at your discretion.
DHL 8507 Heavy is 13 nautical miles northeast of Nana at 11,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International. Roger, Cathay 163 Heavy.
DHL 8507 Heavy, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International.
Roger, DHL 8507 Heavy.
Fiji 965 Heavy, turn right heading 070.
Turn right heading 070, Fiji 965 Heavy.
Emirates 465 Echo Heavy, turn left heading 250. Qantas 292, speed at your discretion.
Roger, Qantas 292.
Dynasty 057 Heavy, turn right heading 210.
Air France 683, disregard last message.
Delta 287 Heavy, contact Melbourne Centre on 127.0.
Contacting Melbourne Centre on 127.0, Delta 287 Heavy.
Q-Link 1253, turn right heading 340.
Turn right heading 340, Q-Link 1253. Turn left heading 190, descend and maintain 4000, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16, Qantas 94 Super.
Q-Link 1253, descend and maintain 5000.
Turn left heading 250, descend and maintain 5000, Qantas 206 Kilo Echo.
Cathay 163 Heavy, request frequency change.
Qantas 274 India Golf Heavy, turn left heading 240, descend and maintain 5000.
Turn left heading 240, descend and maintain 5000, Qantas 274 India Golf Heavy.
Contacting Melbourne Tower on 120.5, Qantas 292.
Turn left heading 250, descend and maintain 5000, Asiana 4. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, turn right heading 070.
Turn right heading 070, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Turn right heading 250, Dynasty 057 heavy.
Victor Tango Papa 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 Super, do not exceed 220 knots. United 004 Lima X-ray heavy, turn right heading 340, descend and maintain 7000.
Do not exceed 220 knots, Victor Tango Papa 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 Super.
Turn right heading 340, descend and maintain 7000, United 004 Lima X-ray heavy.
Air Japan 128 heavy, contact Melbourne Center on 127.0. Victor Tango Papa 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 Super, turn right heading 250.
Contacting Melbourne Center on 127.0, Air Japan 128 heavy.
Qantas 94 Super, contact Melbourne Tower on 120.5.
Turn right heading 250, Victor Tango Papa 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 Super.
Contacting Melbourne Tower on 120.5, Qantas 94 Super. Fiji 965 heavy, turn left heading 270. Emirates 1280 heavy, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000, Emirates 1280 heavy.
Turn left heading 270, Fiji 965 heavy.
Fiji 965 heavy, please follow instructions. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, turn left heading 270. Qantas 206 Kilo Echo,
Turn left heading 270, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Turn right heading 340, Qantas 206 Kilo Echo.
Turn right heading 340, Qantas 22.
Qantas 2610, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International.
Roger, Qantas 2610. Melbourne approach, velocity 12, with you at 12,600.
Emirates 465 Echo Heavy, turn left heading 190, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16 approach. Dynasty 057 Heavy, do not exceed 220 knots.
Do not exceed 220 knots, Dynasty 057 heavy. Turn left heading 190, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16, Emirates 465 Echo Heavy.
Qantas 206 Kilo Echo, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, Qantas 206 Kilo Echo.
Emirates 649, speed at your discretion.
Roger, Emirates 649.
Emirates 1280 Heavy, speed at your discretion.
Roger, Emirates 1280 Heavy.
Emirates 649, maintain slowest practical speed.
Air Japan 128 Heavy is 7 nautical miles northwest of Tagerty at 11,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International.
Qantas 206 Kilo Echo, turn right heading 010.
Turn right heading 010, Qantas 206 Kilo Echo.
Emirates 649, execute missed approach, turn right heading 280, climb and maintain 5000. Air Japan 128 Heavy, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International.
Executing missed approach, turn right heading 280, climb and maintain 5000, Emirates 649.
Qantas 274 India Golf Heavy, turn right heading 250. United 004 Lima X-ray Heavy, turn left heading 240.
Turn left heading 240, United 004 Lima X-ray heavy.
Turn left heading 250, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Dynasty 057 Heavy, turn left heading 190, descend and maintain 4000, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16 approach.
Turn left heading 190, descend and maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16, Dynasty 057 Heavy.
Qantas 2610, turn left heading 200, descend and maintain 5000. Air Japan 128 Heavy, turn right heading 190, descend and maintain 6000.
Turn left heading 200, descend and maintain 5000, Qantas 2610.
Qantas 206 Kilo Echo, turn left heading 340.
Turn left heading 340, Qantas 206 Kilo Echo.
DHL 8507 Heavy, turn right heading 340, maintain 5000.
Turn right heading 340, maintain 5000, DHL 8507 Heavy.
Velocity 12, turn right heading 250.
25.
Velocity 12, turn right heading 250, descend and maintain 5000. Dynasty 057 Heavy, increase speed to 240 knots.
Increase speed to 240 knots, Dynasty 057 Heavy. Contacting Melbourne Tower on 120.5, Emirates 465 Echo Heavy.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, increase speed.
Increase speed to 240 knots, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Qantas 274 India Golf Heavy, turn right heading 340.
Turn right heading 340, Qantas 274 India Golf Heavy.
Air France 683, do not exceed 220 knots.
Velocity 1 is 5 nautical miles west of Avalon at 5,000 feet, requesting flight following to Melbourne International.
Velocity 1, contact Melbourne Center on 127.0. Indonesia 113 Golf Heavy is 3 nautical miles north of Mangalore at 8,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International.
Contacting Melbourne Center.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, turn left heading 190, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 1.
Turn left heading 190, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Victor Tango Papa 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 Super, do not exceed 200 knots.
Emirates 007, requesting descent to 9000.
Qantas 22, turn left heading 250.
Do not exceed 200 knots, Victor Tango Papa 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 Super.
Turn left heading 250, Qantas 22.
November 12 Heavy, contact Melbourne Center on 127.0.
Do not exceed 220 knots, Air France 683. Contacting Melbourne Center on 127.0, November 12 Heavy.
Sichuan 357 Sierra Charlie, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International. Dynasty 057 Heavy, contact Melbourne Tower on 120.5. Air France 683, turn right heading 340. Qantas 2610, turn right heading 250.
Turn right heading 250, Qantas 2610.
Roger, Sichuan 357 Sierra Charlie.
2500.
November 12 Heavy is 4 nautical miles southwest of Essendon at 4,100 feet, requesting flight following to Los Angeles.
Victor Tango Papa 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 Super, contact Melbourne Tower on 120.5.
Melbourne approach, Australia 216 Super, with you at 14,000.
November 12 Heavy, contact Melbourne Centre on 127.0. Beauty 787, contact Melbourne Centre on 127.0. Qantas 206 Kilo Echo, turn left heading 240.
Turn left heading 240, Qantas 206 Kilo Echo.
Australia 216 Super, turn left heading 250, descend and maintain 5,000. November 12 Heavy, please follow instructions or you will be reported. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Do not exceed 200 knots. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha. Contacting Melbourne Tower on 120.5. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Crossing runway 27, Air India 9126.
Melbourne Tower, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November. Inbound on the ILS runway 16.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, wind 290 at 5, number 2, runway 16, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 16, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Contacting Melbourne approach on 132.0, velocity 1.
2500.
Medwing 93 Delta, wind 290 at 5, runway 27, cleared for immediate takeoff, fly runway heading intel at or above 3,000 feet.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Medwing 93 Delta.
Executing missed approach, Victor Tango Papa 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 Super. Dynasty 057 Heavy, when able turn left and contact ground, please expedite.
Wilco, Dynasty 057 Heavy.
Victor Tango Papa 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 Super, go around, make right traffic runway 16. Turkish 1871, line up and wait runway 16. Qantas 539, line up and wait runway 27. Line up and wait runway 16, Turkish 1871. Line up and wait runway 27, Qantas 539. Standby, Air India 9126. Standby, Air India 9126. Turkish 1871, wind 290 at 5, runway 16, cleared for immediate takeoff, fly runway heading intel at or above 5,000 feet. Korean Air 87 Super, line up and wait runway 16. Line up and wait runway 16, Korean Air 87 Super. Cleared for takeoff, runway 16, Turkish 1871. Melbourne Tower, contact Melbourne approach on 132.0. Q-Link 355, contact Melbourne Centre on 127.0. Medwing 93 Delta, contact Melbourne Centre on 127.0. Contacting Melbourne Centre on 127.0, Q-Link 355.
1000.
Melbourne Tower, Qantas Tier 2, inbound on the ILS runway 16 with information X-ray.
Qantas 539, wind 290 at 5, runway 27, cleared for immediate takeoff, fly runway heading intel at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27, Qantas 539. Qantas 22, wind 290 at 5, number 2, runway 16, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 16, Qantas Tier 2.
Turkish 1871, contact Melbourne Centre on 127.0. Contacting Melbourne Centre on 127.0, Turkish 1871. Melbourne Tower, Emirates 664.
Going around, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, roger, make right traffic runway 16. Air
Roger, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Melbourne Tower, Qantas 206 Kilo Echo, inbound on the ILS runway 16. Emirates 664 Super, line up and wait runway 16. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, contact Melbourne approach on 118.45.
Contacting Melbourne approach on 118.45, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November. Executing missed approach, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, execute missed approach, turn left heading 170, climb and maintain 6000.
Executing missed approach, turn left heading 170, climb and maintain 6000, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Delta 219 Heavy is 3 nautical miles north of Tagati at 14,900 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International.
Qatari 460 Charlie Romeo, turn left heading 240, maintain 9000. Delta 219 Heavy, turn left heading 240, descend and maintain 12,000. Sichuan 357 Sierra Charlie, turn right heading 160.
Turn left heading 240, maintain 9000, Qatari 460 Charlie Romeo.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, turn right heading 300.
Turn right heading 300, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Qantas 739 is 12 nautical miles northwest of Greytown at 12,400 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International.
Melbourne approach, X-ray Bravo Oscar November Charlie, with you at 2,200. Qantas 739, expect Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, turn right heading 350.
Turn right heading 350, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Sichuan 357 Sierra Charlie, turn right heading 240. Turn right heading 240, Sichuan 357 Sierra Charlie. Indonesia 113 Golf Heavy, we're in an active airspace. Please contact Melbourne approach on 118.45.
Melbourne approach, New Zealand 1111 Super, with you at 18,500, descending via Rare 7 Mike arrivals.
5 November Alpha November Delta is 2 nautical miles southeast of Longwood at 15,600 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International.
Indonesia 113 Golf Heavy is 9 nautical miles north of Lilydale at 8,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International. Indonesia 113 Golf Heavy, turn right heading 250. New Zealand 1111 Super, radar contact. New Zealand 1111 Super, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, turn right heading 060. 5 November Alpha November Delta, continue as filed, expect the ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International. Indonesia 113 Golf Heavy.
Turn right heading 060, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Qatari 460 Charlie Romeo, descend and maintain 8,000. Descend and maintain 7,000, Indonesia 113 Golf Heavy. Delta 219 Heavy, turn left heading 170, descend and maintain 9,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, Qatari 460 Charlie Romeo. Turn left heading 170, descend and maintain 9,000, Delta 219 Heavy.
Qantas 739 is 10 nautical miles southwest of Greytown at 9,800 feet, requesting radar vectors to Melbourne International.
Qantas 739, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 16 at Melbourne International.
Roger, Qantas 739.
Qatari 460 Charlie Romeo, turn left heading 170. New Zealand 1111 Super, descend and maintain 9000.
Turn left heading 170, Qatari 460 Charlie Romeo.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, turn right heading 080.
Turn right heading 080, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Qatari 460 Charlie Romeo, descend and maintain 7000. Delta 219 Heavy, descend and maintain 8000.
Turn right heading 250, descend and maintain 6000, Indonesia 113 Golf Golf Heavy.
Descend and maintain 8000, Delta 219 Heavy. Descend and maintain 7000, Qatari 460 Charlie Romeo.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, turn left heading 020.
Turn left heading 020, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Indonesia 113 Golf Golf Heavy, reduce speed to 210 knots.
Reduce speed to 210 knots, Indonesia 113 Golf Golf Heavy.
Do not exceed 240 knots, Sichuan 357 Sierra Charlie. 5 November Alpha November Delta, turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 9000. Qantas 739, turn left heading 110, maintain 8000.
Turn left heading 110, maintain 8000, Qantas 739.
Indonesia 113 Golf Golf Heavy, turn left heading 210. Qatari 460 Charlie Romeo, turn right heading 200. Sichuan 357 Sierra Charlie, turn left heading 210.
Turn left heading 210, Indonesia 113 Golf Golf Heavy.
New Zealand 1111 Super, turn left heading 280, descend and maintain 7000. Turn left heading 210, Sichuan 357 Sierra Charlie. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, turn left heading 350. Descend and maintain 9000, Sichuan 357 Sierra Charlie. Australia 216 Super, turn right heading 040, climb and maintain 6000.
Turn right heading 040, climb and maintain 6000, Australia 216 Super.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, contact Melbourne approach on 132.0.
Contacting Melbourne approach on 132.0, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Roger, Qantas 801.
Air Japan 128 Heavy, turn left heading 250. Lufthansa 470 Super, turn left heading 250.
Turn left heading 250, Air Japan 128 Heavy.
Turn left heading 250, Lufthansa 470 Super.
Qantas 2610, turn left heading 250.
Speedbird 1 is 5 nautical miles northwest of Avalon at 3,500 feet, requesting flight following to Essendon.
Turn left heading 250, Qantas 2610.
Speedbird 1, due to heavy traffic, destination airport is not accepting incoming traffic at this time. Emirates 007, turn left heading 190, maintain 4,500, maintain 4,500 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16 approach. Turn left heading 190, maintain 4,500, maintain 4,500 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16, Emirates 007.
Emirates 649 is 5 nautical miles east of Melton at 4,000 feet, requesting visual approach runway 9 at Melbourne International.
Emirates 649, contact Melbourne approach on 118.45.
Airport inside, Emirates 007.
Emirates 007, please check the user guide from the home screen for help using ETC instructions.
Contacting Melbourne approach on 118.45, Emirates 649.
United 004 Lima X-ray Heavy, speed at your discretion.
Roger, United 004 Lima X-ray Heavy.
United 004 Lima X-ray Heavy, thank you, good day. United 004 Lima X-ray Heavy.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November is 12 nautical miles east of Romsey at 6,000 feet, requesting visual approach runway 16 at Melbourne International.
Turn left heading 190, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16, Lufthansa 470 Super.
Qantas 2610, reduce speed to 220 knots.
Reduce speed to 220 knots, Qantas 2610.
Qantas 2610, turn left heading 190, descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16 approach. Air Japan 128 Heavy, turn left heading 190, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16 approach.
Turn left heading 190, descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16, Qantas 2610.
Lufthansa 470 Super, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, Lufthansa 470 Super.
Melbourne approach, New Zealand 1111 Super, with you at 5000. Qantas 2610, do not exceed 200 knots. Qantas 206 Kilo Echo, turn left heading 250. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, turn left heading 250.
Roger, Qatari.
Turn left heading 250, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, descend and maintain 4000.
Descend and maintain 4000, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Lufthansa 470 Super, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final.
Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final, Lufthansa 470 Super.
Qantas 2610, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final.
Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final, Qantas 2610.
Qatari 460 Charlie Romeo, descend and maintain 4000. Qantas 2610, contact Melbourne Tower on 120.5.
Contacting Melbourne Tower on 120.5, Qantas 2610.
Melbourne approach, Delta 219 Heavy, with you at 5600.
Delta 219 Heavy, radar contact. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, turn left heading 190, maintain 4000, maintain 4000.
Turn left heading 190, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Melbourne approach, Indonesia 113 Golf Golf Heavy, with you at 5000. Indonesia 113 Golf Golf Heavy, turn left heading 250.
Air Japan 128 Heavy, request frequency change.
Turn left heading 250, Indonesia 113 Golf Golf Heavy. Air Japan 128 Heavy, contact Melbourne Tower on 120.5. Qantas 206 Kilo Echo, turn left heading 190, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16 approach. Lufthansa 470 Super, contact Melbourne Tower on 120.5.
Contacting Melbourne Tower on 120.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, increase speed to 240 knots.
Increase speed to 240 knots. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Melbourne approach, Australia 216 Super, review 5000.
Australia 216 Super, radar contact. Sichuan 357 Sierra Charlie, descend and maintain 5000.
Descend and maintain 5000, Sichuan 357 Sierra Charlie.
New Zealand 1111 Super, turn left heading 250. Turn left heading 250, New Zealand 1111 Super. Indonesia 113 Golf Heavy, turn left heading 190, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16 approach. Turn left heading 190, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 16, Indonesia 113 Golf Heavy. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Contacting Melbourne Tower on 120.5. Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Qantas 2610, when able.
Melbourne Tower, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November is 11 nautical miles to the north at 4,000 feet, inbound for landing.
Wilco, Qantas 2610.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, 12704, number 2, runway 16, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 16, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Victor Tango Kilo Romeo India, 12704, runway 16, cleared for immediate takeoff.
2500.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16, Victor Tango Kilo Romeo India.
Line up and wait runway 16, Cebu 49 Heavy.
Cebu 49 Heavy, 12704, runway 16, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 16, Cebu 49 Heavy.
Melbourne Tower, Qantas 206 Kilo Echo, inbound on the ILS runway 16.
Victor Tango Kilo Romeo India, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved. Victor Tango Kilo Romeo India, good day.
Qantas 206 Kilo Echo, 12704, number 2, runway 16, clear to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 16, Qantas 206 Kilo Echo.
Cebu 49 Heavy, request frequency change.
Contacting Melbourne Tower on 120.5, Qatari 001 Heavy.
Cebu 49 Heavy, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved. Cebu 49 Heavy, good day.
Lufthansa 470 Super, when able turn left and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Wilco, Lufthansa 470 Super.
500.
Melbourne Tower, Jet Airways 30, ready for departure at runway 16, departing west.
Jet Airways 30, hold short of runway 16.
Holding short runway 16, Jet Airways 30.
200. 100. 50. 30. 10.
Melbourne Tower, Indonesia 113 Golf Heavy is 8 nautical miles to the north at 5,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 16.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha.
Wilco, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Melbourne Tower, New Zealand 1111 Super, inbound on the ILS runway 16.
Indonesia 113 Golf Heavy, 12704, number 2, runway 16, clear to land.
Number 2, clear to land, runway 16, Indonesia.
New Zealand 1111 Super, 12704, number 3.
Melbourne ground, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November. Request taxi to parking.
Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Oscar Kilo Kilo Lima India Alpha November.
Melbourne ground, Emirates 007, request taxi to parking.
Emirates 007, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Emirates 007.
Melbourne ground, Lufthansa 470 Super, request taxi to Bay D13 at the D remote stand.
Lufthansa 470 Super, taxi to D remote standby D13 via.
Taxiing to D remote standby D13 via, Lufthansa 470 Super.
Jet Airways 30, ready for departure at runway 16, departing west.
Indonesia 113 Golf Heavy is 8 nautical miles to the north at 5,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 16. Indonesia 113 Golf Heavy is 8 nautical miles to the north at 5,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 16. Indonesia 113 Golf Heavy is 8 nautical miles to the north at 5,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 16.